Hello, welcome back. Another week. This week, by the title, it does seem, we did end around negative 2.5 on the week, but we were actually going to end almost neutral and even positive by the open on Friday. Really, throughout Friday, it was just kind of going down, which is kind of weird because, the overall, everything was kind of going up. So it was just kind of annoyingly just going down. And then, we ended up closing on to negative 2.5% week. But we were around -7 on the open. So, um, we'll probably bounce back because of the trade talk. So, it's pretty fine. Kind of equal from last week mostly. These upcoming weeks are going to be some of the most important weeks. We have the Fed rate cut on Wednesday, and then we have the second week after that. We do have earnings this week quite a bit, but there's more earnings on the second week that are important. So that's going to be a pretty big week. You can see here we kind of ended, we were positive and slightly negative, then we recovered and then ended up at negative 2.5. So you can see NASDAQ kept on going up, basically a straight line. Um, Overall, we only outperformed one day, 2.05% this week. And then total days outperforming. This is decreasing by quite a lot. I mean, we were in the 60s at one point, so it's not great. Over here we have SPY. So SPY is also same trajectory, almost 2% this week, and overall it's at 517. So and the Dow is actually did pretty well this week, better than the other ones, which is quite rare 2.25. And then overall it's at 3.7, so it's still the lowest. Here you have everything. Yeah. And then overall on daily transactions on negative 2.626. And here you have each day. So Monday was pretty good. Then Tuesday did have a weird drop. But to be honest, this seems like a big negative 2.5, I think. But actually, throughout the whole day, it was actually a lot bigger. And then it did a huge recovery towards the end of the day. So, I was pretty happy about that. So, all things considered, that was a pretty good close. And then the next day we had a little bit of, slightly decreasing. And then Thursday we went up. And then Friday and a bit slightly red. I'm not really worrying too much about the price action because the news, has just been getting, like, the fundamentals are getting stronger and everything's really going to plan. So nothing fundamentally has changed from the position. So I'm not, there's no reason to sell it. It's fine. Green days actually increased by 0.1. So there you go. Profitable trades 63, still at the same. I'm still holding. And then our gains did decrease. Our losses did decrease too, so that's good. And then our standard deviation also slightly decreased. Gain 0.52, negative 0.47. SPY did better on its gains and decreased its losses. Standard deviation was the same. And here you have the ratio. So compared to last week, we're doing the difference is worse. But here on the next slide, standard deviation is less, not by much, but I mean it is less, so that's good. Transactions per day has decreased. Day trades decreased because I'm just holding. Current beta, this also decreased slightly. Last week was 1.9. I think at one point we went up to 2, and now it's back to 1.88, so that's good. Over here, and alpha doesn't because we're negative. And then here we have the overall, so negative 11.25. I think our worst point was negative 12 something on a week close. Now it's negative 11, but not much to worry. Just keep on holding. Wednesday we got a rate cut. And yeah, pretty eventful week. Hopefully, we're in the negative, hopefully like -6 range probably. That'd be nice to end off the week. And then we go into the next week. And then hopefully the good trajectory would be positive. And then we would really only have 2 weeks left of the quarter. So it would end at the end of November. Well, we have this week and then first week of November. And we have 3 weeks more. So there we go. Yeah, not much else to say. Hope the videos have been getting more views, which is interesting. I haven't changed anything, so I guess that's good. And yeah, hope my play works out.